Hello, I have a special video today, and today's video is basically what's going to be in the thumbnail. It's Frida Glaysa versus Twilight Fang Glaysa, and I can showcase both just about fully maxed out, which is really exciting. So before I start, I just want to say we are about to have Arisa is about to come to the game real soon, which is really exciting, and I think we're also getting the Harpy banner real soon as well. It's also really exciting because it means that I think it's going to be Hong and Glaysa, and I don't know who the other person is. But I'm going to begin. So we're going to showcase Frida Glaysa, and this is what we're going to showcase. So go to Neurodrive, so we're going to show it. We're using Y1 as the main neuron drive, and this is the Frida we're going to be using, which is going to be the crit dodge Frida. And we are going to test it. Because I know a lot of people are kind of confused on the idea that Twilight Fang Frida is better than Glaysa Frida, which I'm basically going to make a case for why Glaysa Frida is better than Twilight Fang Frida.
The battlefield.
So from this point on,
ecstasy.
I will not be speaking. You're just gonna be watching gameplay, and from here on out, once everything has been displayed, I'll come back. Enjoy. I am back, and there you go. Between Frida Glaysa and Frida Twilight Fang, I'm pretty sure it's a very clear distinctive, and it's that Frida Glaysa is just way more powerful than Twilight Fang Glaysa. And partially why that is the only time Twilight Fang becomes exceptionally really strong is only when it load raids, but it only gives it 1, and you kind of see the discrepancy in damage. Now I'm going to jot it up just to the idea that the other person's Glaysa is fully rainbowed versus the Twilight Fang I did use, which was like partial rainbowed. However, the discrepancy in damage wouldn't be like 2,000, or I think it's like 2,500, which is what you kind of saw if you're comparing the damage between the two. So that's kind of like why I don't really favor Twilight Fang, because overall Glaysa Frida is just more usable in in almost every scenario outside of load raid, which for me now I wouldn't be using my guildmate's Frida. I wouldn't be building it like this. Instead, as I said before, I would be sacrificing the dodge mods and the crit rate mod, and I'm just gonna put the Twilight Fang mod on. And so what the damage you just saw from this guy's Frida, well, imagine it with fang frame instead, which is 20%, which is pretty damn massive. We're looking at from total of 10,000 damage to an increment of 12,000 damage in total per shot. That is, if not, that is equal to an extra load rate shot when you combine every shot made by Frida, and it's just far better because it's per shot without having to use an ability, which means that your likelihood of one-shotting a target is really high with Frida Glaysa instead. So hopefully I was able to convince those who do not believe me when I say that Glaysa Frida is by far the strongest version of Frida as of right now, and this will probably change in the future, which I will definitely talk about it when it does come out, or when a better Frida version comes out. But as of right now for global, if you're not using Frida Glaysa, I would highly suggest start using Frida Glaysa, or going back to my previous video, which was the first mech you kind of want to race for Rainbow is going to be Glaysa. And partial of that is Rainbow Glaysa kind of goes really well with a lot of characters. Marcus, Frida, Hong. It's really good. Like, you can use it everywhere. And it brings out the best of like every single unit we currently have. That's able to fit into the Glaysa mech. So hopefully you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you guys gonna still be using Twilight Fang, or you guys are gonna start switching over to Glaysa? Or maybe you still disagree and you still have your own thoughts about this Frida Glaysa. If so, also put that in the comments. I'll be reading those as well. But I'm gonna head out. Peace.